Peggy. Hello, ladies. I was asked the other day, I'm trying to remember who it was now, how I gesso my papers. And it's real simple, but sometimes people like to actually visually see how it's done instead of me just explaining. And I was getting ready to do some for a project, so I figure I might as well come on. I mean, it's so simple, but it was a question. It was a question. And excuse me, I was just eating one of my crackers. I had a late lunch and now I'm getting hungry for supper, but boy, you guys are all awake. Oh, it's just a little early for me, right? Darla, oh, excuse me, my mouth is full. Darla's not working. I can't believe it. They've been having her in the salt mines. Oh, it was you. It was you, Laura, right? You were the one that was asking how I gesso because it was your journal. I remember now. Okay, so this is how it was. um, Laura has one of the journals that I made, and I toned down. I use a lot of scrapbook paper because I know that she likes to glue like I do. So I knew she'd be gluing on most of the pages. So instead of having all these bright, colors, I kind of lightly gessoed a lot of the pages to subdue it. And that way, also, she'd have a place to write if she wanted to write. So it wouldn't just be you know, all of this pattern and stuff. So now she had a surface to write on. So they were talking about it. How'd you do it? How'd you do it? And I told them I just did it with a credit card. But still they go, but how did you do it? I go, okie dokie. I'll show you guys. So that's why we're here, basically. It's all Laura's fault. I'm still chewing. I'm still chewing. I get that cracker down. Oh yeah, I did let out the secret that I used my eyelashes, huh? Yeah, I can't use my eyelashes today. They have mascara, and I like to do the natural look when I do my eyelash fluttered with the gessos. I have to have it, natural, and they're not natural right now, so we'll have to go with other implements. All right, now when it comes to gesso and me, I think you guys know me enough to know that I don't go around getting brand name of anything. I go for sales, and if I can find it at a secondhand store, that is even better. So I've already used up all the gesso, but I bought this at a some kind of a sale, forget where it was, and they had a bottle just like this with the acrylic paint, and one identical to this, but it was acrylic gesso, white gesso, this brand. And I used that all up just about a couple of weeks ago. It lasted me over a year, but that was the brand. I'm not even familiar with this brand, but I don't know if it's cheap, expensive. I think it's probably cheap. It looks like it would be cheap. But anyway, I got this whole thing for $250, and the gesso was the same price. So I got quite a bit of use out of that one. At the same time, they had this one. It was about half full, and that was also $2.50. So I know latex is a little more expensive. I think this is probably like a student grade or something like that. So and then I don't use it on this, but then I have another latex that I got at the same time. You get that. But ooh, Sammy's out there earning his doggy biscuits. This one is super heavy gesso. So I haven't done that on pages like that because I like, the print and the different colors to kind of sort of, see through. So I haven't used it. We'll play with that tonight and see what that does. And as I'm speaking to you, I'm remembering that I have another one in a cabinet that I got on sale. I haven't pulled it out because I haven't needed it. Let me go get it. Well, it's too gigantic. It's like a half a gallon. I don't think it even fit it here. Let me see what other kind of gessos I have over here. I have some Art Deco. We'll play with that. Some Art Deco gesso. What else? I think that's it. I think. Let me look. Yeah, I think that's it. And then when I'm in the mood, I just use white acrylic paint also. And the cheaper the better, because it's gonna, it's not gonna be so opaque. It'll work better. The cheaper the better for the purposes of what we're going to be doing tonight. Cheap gesso is not always the best way to go when you're obviously doing art, but what I'm attempting to do with this, cheap is our friend. Hey, Scotty. Long time no see. When are you coming down? Still waiting to go house hunting. Scotty might be moving down close to where I live. Maybe. I don't think you're going to make it before the baby. Scotty's not having a baby. She's having a grandbaby. She's having a grandbaby. I think it's her first girl. I love house hunting. Those of you that live in metropolitan areas where they put up, large tract homes, and you're familiar with the fact that they put up these model homes, and they dress them all up and make them all look pretty inside and out. Oh, I'm telling you, I enjoyed doing that more than shopping. I would go, oh, where's the latest model home so I can go looking through them. I just love doing that. I guess because I like architecture, I like design and that. So I would just go and say, ooh, there's a cute idea I can incorporate into my house. I mean, that was like virtual Pinterest. You just walk through the houses, get ideas on fabrics and curtains and, you know, things to put on your walls, doodads for the kitchen. Oh man, I lived for that. And then we started moving around and didn't live in areas that were that metropolitan. So, or, you know, growing and expanding. Um, so, you know, that was the end of that. But it was fun. It was fun while I was able to do it. Yeah, Darla, she's come out of the tomb. Yeah, I like clear gesso also, but not for this project because I want to cover up the whole purpose on this one is because I want to, you know, put into the background the dark stuff. Oh yeah, those tours I like to go on that too. I don't like to go to real people's open houses. I don't like to do that because most of those people's homes are tacky anyway. What I mean to say is they don't have any new innovative ideas. I've got all their ideas already. I like to steal the ideas from the decorators from the model homes because they try to put the newest and greatest stuff in there. So you want to buy the house, but you don't get any of that stuff in the house. So I don't know, you know, we're easily fooled. We're easily fooled. Yeah, I'm an idea hoarder, that's for sure. I walked in there with my measuring tape and a little notebook. And boy, I just, you know, because pictures don't say everything, you know. So even if I was to take a picture, um, you know, if I didn't have anything to compare it to, I wouldn't know what the dimension was. So I go brrr, start writing my notes down. Hey CJ, your stuff went out today, by the way. Oh, a lot of you peoples, I forget who I was talking to here. Yeah, if you ordered February's kit and the add-on, they went out today. Those that ordered the kit but didn't purchase the add-on, I'm waiting one more day for the slow pokies in case they decide they want it so I can combine the postage. It'll be cheaper for you guys that way. So if you don't get the add-on by tomorrow, your by itself is going out. And if you decide on the add-on, you're gonna have to pay postage. Darla, the add-on is all the metal stuff. You know, I got a lot of people asking me, oh, you know, you didn't put this, you didn't put that. And I said, yeah, I didn't, because I'm trying to keep these kits really affordable. As much stuff I can pack into them at a really inexpensive, what I think inexpensive price for all the junk I'm putting in there. And and so they wanted, you know, some of that wire that was rusted. They wanted this, they wanted that. They wanted to be able to hold on. They basically wanted to recreate this look. So in the kit, you know, her picture's in there. I've got burnt up paper from my Ecodyne. I've got the rust stuff in there. I've got that. I put in a little bit of my homemade vintage tape. I can't even remember everything in there. Oh yeah, I put those creepy animal cards that I had. Oh, and I put the metal tape to do the metal look, so with the sticky back tape, so you wouldn't have to use, you know, your aluminum foil, all that kind of stuff. Basically, that's on the add-on kit. So that's what I'm talking about. Okay, can you guys hear me? Because it's saying here, unable to connect to chat. Why would it say that to me? Unless I wasn't connected. Huh, that is weird. So now I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. So I'm going to write in here, see if I can. No. Okay. All right. I need to know if you guys can hear me. My computer is telling me my connection's going in and out.